Hey everyone, welcome to today's prayer challenge. We are talking about humility today, and every single human on earth struggles with humility. That's a fact, but especially I think when it comes to prayer, humility is one of the most foundational needs of having a prayer life. When we come before God, we need to be able to present ourselves in the spirit of truth and humility in order for Him to be able to work and for Him to be able to speak into our hearts and into our lives in that moment. The book of James in the New Testament, in the 4th chapter and the 10th verse says, "Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up." I definitely have experienced this for myself over and over and over again, that every time I feel like I'm not being effective in my prayers, or I go to prayer before God and I lay something out for Him, and I feel like I'm not getting an answer, every single time it's because I'm not coming to Him in humility. And I believe that humility always precedes breakthrough. What does it even mean to be humble in prayer? So I think that with the spirit of humility in prayer means that you're coming to God and you're starting on a foundation of, hey God, I'm not perfect. I need you. I need you in this moment, and I need you to speak to me, and I need you to speak to this issue that I'm having, this struggle I'm having. It's the time that you're coming to God and you're just laying out your fears, your insecurities. You're being honest. You're being vulnerable. And it's only through this kind of humility that God can really work with us. And it's only through that humility and laying down everything that we've built up for ourselves, laying it down and letting God fill our cup back up, that we can really feel like we're getting some answers from Him. I don't believe that being humble is an option. We will either humble ourselves or we will be humbled in life. It's a recurring theme in my life, and I believe it probably is for everybody. So this week, we just challenge you to try to come to prayer to God. Try to come to those conversations you're having with Him this week with a spirit of humility. We're going to start out right now by just praying together, and we are going to pray specifically into how to be humble in prayer, and specifically into how to ask Him to start working in our hearts. I know we've all got a lot of big things we're going to be bringing to Him this week, and we want to start off this, we want to do this the right way. We want to do this together, and we want to be able to help each other as much as we can. So let's go ahead and pray right now. God, let us know what it is to be humble before You. Let us know what it feels like to come to You in a spirit of truth and to have You lift us up. I pray that You would help us to lay down our fears, our insecurities, our frustrations, our struggles, those things we've been holding on to, the things that stand in the way of us really being honest with You. I pray that when we come to You in prayer this week, that the first thing we do is confess to You how much of our strength we're trying to rely on, and that we would realize how much You're there for us. God, I thank You so much for this time to be able to pray together, to be able to meditate on this kind of thing together, and to be able to just be honest with each other and with You. I thank You for humility and for the lessons that we get to learn on our journey. As imperfect as our journeys are, I'm just so thankful that You are looking down on Your children, walking on this road together, and You're just delighted that we are trusting in You. You're delighted that we are following You. You're delighted that we are laying our hearts out and saying, have Your way. You are better than us. You know the right way. You know the way out of this situation, out of these troubles. You love Your children, and I thank You so much for revealing that to us, how much we are loved and appreciated by You, especially when we come to You with a spirit of humility. I just pray that all of our homes would be filled this week with Your blessings, that You would let it be known to us in our times of prayer that you're listening, that you're there, that you're present, and that you're working on it, and that you're going to be the one who overcomes these things for us. We don't have to rely on our own strength anymore. I pray that we would remember that every single day this week when we come to you in prayer. Thank you so much for your Son, and in his name we pray. Amen. Well, I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope that it's been a blessing to be a part of this prayer challenge, and I look forward to connecting with you again.